Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to more Oblivion. This is the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina Mistfire, where we just arrived near the border to Skyrim, in Bruma. There are plenty of things we want to do in Bruma. We want to buy spells from the chapel, spells from the Mages Guild, get a recommendation, sell off our stolen goods to Ungar, find another place to sell off all the Welkin stones and the potions for max profit. And there are also some quests around town that I would love to do, but we have to start somewhere. So I say let's go to the Mages Guild. Now, we never really got the quest to join the Mages Guild, because when we were in the Imperial City, if we had stopped by the Arcane University on the way, we would have met a man named Mistfire, and he would have been like, oh, well, sure, if you get a recommendation from every guild hall, hey. So he just would have sent us out on the quest, so. Bruma, you're the first on my list. Now, there are going to be so many goods we can acquire here in Bruma. Lots of different alchemy apparatuses that we can sell, some potions, scrolls, but once we join, we can pick them up more legally than we can at the moment. Although it's mostly a benefit to steal items, because you can fend some gold in the process. Jean, talk to me, girl. Don't just stand there with your back turned. Hello.
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
I am here to join the Mages Guild.
The guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Count me in.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you. Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
Jean thinks a little highly of herself. I mean, she is kind enough, but if you talk to the different people in the guild here, you find out that, especially Volinaro and Jaskar, don't much care for her. They find her to be a bit... They don't think she deserves the position she's in. Now, speaking of recommendations, may I have one?
A recommendation? From me?
Yes.
Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favour, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Well, how quaint. Sure, I'll have a little look around. Talk to me about the Mages Guild.
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
Spellmaking. I want it so badly. It's gonna be such an important step for us on this difficulty, but it's gonna be so hard to achieve. The Arcane University.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
I'll rule it one day, Jean. What about Bruma, though?
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
Any rumors?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Yeah, there's a bit of a scandal, I suppose.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Archmage Traven has banned necromancy, and quite a lot of people are upset about that. Now, Jean is the only person who's actually up at the moment. So now we can freely take some of these items from around the guild, but I don't think we have that much carry space. No, we can't really carry a lot. What's great is that we have access... Oh, these still count as stolen? Oh, I thought you would be able to take these. Okay. Well then, that's that's something. But I think we can go in here. We can get some meat at the very least. We can steal some of their food supplies to make sure they starve. Now here's the thing. There is a man in this guild called Volinaro. And he sells a spell called Summon Dromora Lord. Very powerful, we wouldn't be able to use it for forever. But he's the only spell merchant in the game who sells it. And as we progress in the Mage's Guild storyline, he will become unavailable to us as a spell merchant. So, right now I'm considering whether or not we should buy that spell right now. Because if we don't buy it now and we wait too long, we won't be able to get it in the future. But it's also a very expensive spell. I'm a bit torn, but there he is, the man of the hour.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
Alrighty. Well then.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Summon Dromora Lords? It's only 2,370 golds. Hey, who wouldn't want that? But there are definitely some spells that we want to pick up here in the Bruma Mage's Guilds. But before that, I probably have to persuade him a little.
For you, of course.
69. What's on your mind? Boop. Gonna push this.
What a dumb...
It was a wonderful joke.
Don't try to
As you can see, because of our robe of glib tongues,
manipulate me.
we can push them even further. So as our speechcraft increases, we'll be able to do this more and more. Now we should also get ourselves a charm spell.
All right, I get
to
it.
push people even further. Actually,
Bye.
there's another merchant, spell merchant in this place who sells a charm spell. So I don't have to keep using scrolls all the time. We should buy that first before we do anything else, really. There she is, Selena. Hey, girl.
My name is Selena Arania.
Selena.
I'm a Mage's Guild journeyman.
Forgive me, Selena. Okay.
Let's do business.
Oh, let's just...
Certainly.
Oh, she's happy about me, okay.
What can I interest you in?
She's an apprentice. Let's try to push her a little. Beguiling Touch. Charm 12 points on touch.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
No, I'm just trying to learn how to drive other people out of business. There's a difference.
I can't afford to do that.
Oh, come on, girl. Come on. Thank you.
Another satisfied customer.
And now here's what we can do. Now with this spell, we'll be able to charm people and get better prices as long as we take the time to touch their face.
My name is Selena Arania.
Oh gosh.
I'm a Mage's Guild journeyman.
Your face will haunt my nightmares.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You might. So now we should be able to push it a little bit. So there are a couple of spells here we want. We want to get Defend, because shield effects stack. So we have a 50% greater power that shields 50, and then if we plus that with 15, we have 65%. Then if we get... we also have an additional 5% spell, so that means 70% damage reduction overall. The max cap for the shield effect is 85%. You cannot get higher than 85. Or you can, but it won't count any higher than 85. So we can almost maximize our melee defense then. That's quite good. Soul Trap. One of the spells we really, really want to get. So let's buy Defend.
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, come on. Did that charm do nothing, woman? There we go. It helped a little. And then Soul Trap, so we can get our own souls and recharge our items. Flashbolt is mostly pointless. Command Humanoid, I don't feel like getting at the moment. Fortify Health. Fortify spells we will get eventually over time. Now there are a lot of these spells that I would like to buy simply for the effect of it. Because eventually at the spell altar we would be able to use those effects in the spells that we make. I also don't want a better healing spell because it uses way too much magicka. Like I would rather summon a scamp than heal myself 25 points. But I think I want to put that off for now since the spell altar is so far ahead in the future anyway. So I think I'm going to ignore buying spells that I don't want to use right now. Yeah.
Thank you. Come again.
Come again.
Goodbye.
Now then. Really wish I could grab some of these things. We might do that during the night, but I'm running out of money. Oh boy. What do we do then? Well, we're walking around with a lot of stolen goods on ourselves. So let's go and see if we can't find Ungar. Now, Ungar's a Nord, and he usually spends his evenings and nights drinking away at Olaf's Tap and Tack down there. But he should hopefully be sobering up right now, so we'll most likely find him in his home. He's usually either in his home or at the tavern, so if you don't find him in one place, you just go to the other. He doesn't have great prices overall, but he's also the only place we can sell stolen goods. I think I'll sell stolen goods to him, then we'll find a different merchant. Oh boy, he's actually at the tavern. We'll find a different merchant to buy the rest of it, because we have stacks upon stacks of Welkin stones, and they can sell for quite a lot. We also have a lot of heavy potions right now that we want to sell, so we have a lot of cash in our inventory. We just have to find a way to transfer the items into cash, you know? And one of those people is gonna be Angar. Yeah, drunk. You drunk Nord?
I take it you want something.
Talk to me instead.
I see you are with the Grey Fox. Do you need a fence?
That would be nice. The Grey Fox?
He's been around forever. Must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human.
Ooh, spooky. What do you think of Bruma, Angar?
Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship.
Sounds like that suits you just fine. Okay.
You got some hot property?
Maybe I do, brother. So he only has 600 as a max cap for his gold, but...
Go ahead.
Let's see. What do you like? Admire and boast.
Oh, please.
That's his jam.
No, really? Interesting.
Really? That is your jam,
no,
yeah.
You can't scare me.
You think so?
Get away from me.
Get away from me.
I see.
And now...
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Touch the face.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Angar, take it easy. I know you're drunk, okay?
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Let's haggle, buddy. Journeyman, so we're gonna push it up to 159. That's a good point. Copper ring.
I can't make that deal.
He doesn't want to buy that, so 161. Yeah, let's just focus on the stolen items like alembics.
I can't make that deal.
Still? Oh my. Okay. Novice alembic?
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Yeah. Because he's a journeyman, he's hard to haggle with. So I want to find a different merchant to sell off in bulk.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Sure it is.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
As you can see, we now fenced 116 golds. And this will count towards the independent thievery quests. So we'll sell off this.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Oh, it looks like I sold all of the retorts. I guess I didn't have a legit retort. That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna pick up more items anyway. I'll sell the alembic. I won't want one with me. And the potions, we're gonna... Actually, I don't want to sell more to him. I am only gonna sell stolen goods. The rest of it, I'm keeping.
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
Not bad.
Got anything else?
That's all.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
Go get your nap, buddy. I reached my goal. I fenced over 50 gold worth of goods, and now I should go see Armand.
Go hide you.
Alright, let's go. Let's hit the road. We gotta find a different merchant right now, because we still can't carry all that much. We only got to sell a few items to him. We left a lot of the stolen goods at home, remember? We just fenced enough for now. A general goods store, that's what we want to find. This is the Nova Roma. Alright. I'll take a little trip, see what you got. Hey, Surutan. How you doing?
I'm Surutan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals.
Okay, let's persuade.
So?
Let's see what you got. I think this guy don't really... He doesn't have a huge gold amount. I think he can only really sell for 600 gold.
Sorry, I don't...
Which is bad, but at the same time,
please.
we should hopefully be able to push him far enough.
I wish I could say that.
So we can sell off stuff in bulk.
You think that's funny?
We can sell off a lot of stuff like the potions and the Welkin stone, stuff that's not worth a lot by themselves. And then we can rather maybe save some of the other items. We'll see how much he buys for.
What can I interest you in?
Let's see, let's haggle a little. As you can see, he sells the monkey pants. Fortify acrobatics and athletics, but apparently Bethesda thought that was too powerful and it makes you drain your willpower. Oh wow. Good old monkey pants. You gotta love them. Okay, let's try to sell some goods. I want to sell off some of my arrows. I don't want all of these. I have way too many.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, he thinks that's a fair deal. Can we push it up to 149? Copper ring.
You've made a good bit of gold.
He's happy about that. Can we push it up to 148?
You're trying to drive...
No, we have to go back down to 150. Okay, fine.
That seems a fair price.
We'll keep the rest of those. Here comes the potion time. Lots of potions to sell, restore fatigue. And we're also going to be selling the scrolls and 46 Welkin stones. Now, the Varla stones he will buy for more than 600, but he's capped out here, so we're probably going to sell him the Welkins. Actually,
thank you.
I almost forgot. We can charm people by touching their face.
It's my pleasure. Can I interest you?
Now we should be able to push it to 148. Right. Can we sell it for even more now? 34 instead of 33. Okay, please agree. Please agree. I need this. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Well, I have a lot to sell, so I'll get to it. Oh boy, look at that cash stack right now. Sell off the last
that seems
stones.
A fair price.
Marla stone. Got rid of some other things. Sold the imp gal that we had collected. It has a fortified personality stat, hard to use. Sold off a lot of potions, and other than that, we should be ready to go.
Another satisfied customer.
You know how to satisfy your customers. Talk to me.
No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean south.
Rumors?
Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorundr, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless.
Oh.
Now he's in jail, and she's destitute.
Jorundr?
Arnora and Jorundr were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery.
Huh.
He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing.
Two sides of the coin. We'll be checking out that soon enough.
Farewell.
Farewell indeed. Now we must be off. Ta-ta! Okay, so we want to buy some spells from the Mages Guild, but before we go back there, let's check out the Great Chapel of Talos. Because we should be able to buy ourselves some spells from here as well. Anybody here? Repent your crimes, wicked one. Am I considered evil right now? I have 1 fame and 2 infamy. Oh my. I guess I better go do more quests then. Let's see if they're... There we go. Hey! Oh, you're not a...
I'm Sirach, Bruma's chapel healer.
Are you a... Yeah, he doesn't sell. Tell me about Bruma.
The chapel has made enemies here in the past. The Nords prefer their dragon Ismir to our father Akatosh.
Who wouldn't prefer a freaking dragon?
The assassinations. What else is there to talk about? Perfectly planned and executed. The blades perfectly useless. A complete disaster.
Said Boris's voice actor.
Bye.
I was looking for the other members. Okay, let's... Can I go in the back? No, the chapel hall, but... They have to be hanging around here. Usually there are people here with spells for me. Where are those people? Oh, hello.
Praise Akatosh. Praise the Nine. I'm Arentus Falvius, Primate of Talos, High Priest of Bruma Chapel.
Hello. You don't sell anything either?
I'm here to show Bruma's errant Nords the path to the true faith. They must put aside their heathen gods and worship the Nine.
You will try.
I was at Olav's earlier. I ran into this Dunmer named Rainil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Wow. A vampire hunter?
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Wow.
Apparently, Breton Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Breton to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
A brotherhood betrayed.
Be seeing you.
Another quest. Cool. Well, then we have two sides of the coin and a Brotherhood Betrayed ready for us to do after we finish the Mage's
Hello.
Guild here. Hey, I was looking for you!
The Nine welcome you to Bruma. I'm Isa Raymond, priestess of Talus.
This is what nightmares are made of. Oh, she doesn't sell anything right now, because it's after hours.
Farewell.
I guess that was her payback. She's like, oh, you insulting my face? You insulting my face? You ain't getting any good, son! Alright, I guess I sort of deserve that one. I'm sorry. Let's wait until it's a more suitable time to show up and shop for some spells. How about 10 a.m.? Okay, I guess it's about time I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yes?
There we go. Bruma.
We're trying to bring the comfort of the chapel to the Nords here, but Bruma's Nords stick to their heathen gods and uncivilized practices.
You see that little bob there? It's because her head is moving and we're following her heads.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Let's see here. She's a novice. Now she has some interesting spells that we might want. Starting from the top. Convalescence. Being able to restore health to a target. There will be some quests where we will have to protect NPCs and keep them from dying. I feel like this will be a valuable tool in that effort. Cure Disease. Not having to carry around Cure Disease potions would be very nice. Also, a Cure Disease potion is worth like 100 golds in some instances. So being able to buy this spell, I think in the long run we're going to save a lot of money and a lot of bag space. But we'll need Restoration Skill 50, which we don't have yet. We can still buy it. Cure Paralysis on touch, Cure Poison on self. Dismiss Undead. Turns undead for 60 seconds. That's 75 Conjuration though. Rebuke Undead is 50 Conjuration. This is more reasonable, I feel. I kind of want that so we can turn battles with the undead in our favor. Fortify Agility. We're not going to get any Fortify spells just yet. Greater Convalescence. Not worth it. Greater Fortify Agility. Heal Legendary Wounds. I don't want more healing spells. I'd rather spend that Magicka elsewhere. Minor Respite. Restore Fatigue on self. Yes, this is an excellent spell to train with because it only takes 6 Magicka. Oh boy, she actually agreed to that. Good. Rebuke Undead. This is another spell that we want.
I can't do that.
Yeah, we were already right on the border of what is acceptable.
I can't do that.
We were right on the border of what was acceptable. Boop. Then we want Convalescence. Do we want Cure Disease? We don't have Restoration Skill 50 just yet, but I'll buy it for now. Give her some extra business. And that's good for now. Thanks. Those are going to be some useful spells.
Tell your friends about me.
No, I don't want them to have nightmares too.
Goodbye.
I gotta go see my therapist now. Bye-bye. Now, let's get back to the Mage's Guild. We've been away for far too long, but I needed some cash. So I went to see Jensine. No, I went to see Suratan at Nova Roma. And though he's not the greatest merchant, we were able to push him quite far and get some decent prices for the Welkin stones. So we're going to keep the Varla stones with us for now and see if we can find a merchant who will buy them for a higher price. But Volinaro still has some things that we need. Volinar. Did you also see Jaskar for a brief second? His name flashed before I saw him for like half a second.
Hello, wizard.
Something I can do.
Where is he? Where's Jaskar?
Jaskar's bad side. You'll likely get a fireball in your
Greetings,
face for
guildmate.
your troubles.
Volinaro.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I am a giant. Let's see.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, some nice stuff that we want here. Okay, so let's have a little look. Enthralling Presence, we already got a better charm spell. Now we have Heat Shell. It's the same as a shield spell, just plus some extra fire resistance. Probably something we would want in the future. Oh, yeah, we were gonna want this effect sooner or later, but for now, I don't think I'll buy it. We could stack the shield effect with other spells though. And he might sell one of the cheaper versions of this spell altogether. But I'm gonna skip it. Heroic Touch. Rally 50 points. Now this is fun. Cast this on a person you want to murder and they'll stay to fight. Let's get it. We're not gonna get an open lock spell. He's actually gonna hand us an open lock spell if we just talk to him. Summon Dremora Lord. We don't have the money for it, and honestly, I feel like it's okay for us to pass on the opportunity to use this spell, because we're most likely going to get a lot more out of a Elemental Atronach, who can attack you with the same element that we weaken the enemy to. Let's get Heat Shell. Sure, I'll buy it. Damage for Curse of Weakness, I'll get that too. It's good for spell making. Ah, okay, stop using all your money. Okay, that's all I needed. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
Tell your friends about me.
Tell me about Jaskar.
You want to find Jaskar?
Uh-huh.
All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
Okay. What is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
Since when was thievery a prank? I mean, we saw things get pretty wild in 2016, but they were nothing compared to the pranks they did back in 433 of the Third Era. That's when it was at its peak of stupidity. Rumors?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Yeah, people aren't too happy about that.
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see.
I already saw her. She was quite wonderful. Alright, what do you think of Bruma, though?
It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear.
Oh, indeed.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
You do realize we talked about
Hello,
stealing
associate.
right in front of the person I'm gonna steal from. So yeah, you can actually use a unlocking spell if you so feel inclined, but it's... I mean, it's an... Sure. Boom! We used a spell! It opened up. That's something we couldn't do any other way. Let's take a couple of these scrolls. I'm allowed to. This is the Mystery of Talara, Volume 5, but it's not a skill book, unfortunately. Let's just see what else we might be able to loot from this place. Alright. Well and arrow, it has been done.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Yes.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
10 p.m. You got it. I'll be there, buddy. Now, I think we bought everything we wanted to buy from you. There are some good stuff here as well. Ooh, I want to steal all that. Do we have the carry space for that? I think we might, actually. Okay, so 10 p.m. we have to meet him. So we're gonna wait until 9 p.m. and see if Selena decides to leave the place. And then we'll steal everything and go downstairs and talk to him. Nope, she's still hard at work. 10 p.m. Ah, we'll come back up and steal later. There are some goods downstairs I want to grab as well. That's a great picture, by the way. That is a beautiful picture. You say it, Dark.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Yes.
Just watch. You'll see.
Surprise, Khajiit. Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Yes.
Oh, please don't be mad. We were just having some fun.
We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me.
Such a great prank, by the way. Such a great prank!
There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there.
Careful what you wish for, Jaskar. You might find that the Bruma Guild will face a lot of interesting developments in the coming days. Or weeks. Or months, depending on how long it takes me to do the questline. Rumors?
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Terrible. Yeah, Archmage Traven isn't a fan.
Farewell.
Half the Council of Mages has resigned. The world is falling into turmoil. And it's perfect for setting up the conflict. Oh, he's already in bed. The conflict in the Mages Guilds. Alright, let's go pick up some of the stuff that we can find around here. Luckily we're allowed, which is always very fun. Ba 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 ba. Now I don't know how much of this we can actually carry. They're actually growing their own alchemy ingredients here as well, which is very cool. Can I still move? Yeah, I can still move actually, which is very, very good. Oh, I think we might be able to steal everything in here. This is the wonderful thing about more carry space. Oh, you're a little close. Everybody has to go do their experiments and such, I suppose. Fine, fine. I'll leave you be now after I've raided all the rooms in here. Wolf Queen, Volume 3. A illusion skill. Note that down, Dark. I'm just reminding myself. I mean, I trust myself. I mean, I don't. I really don't. Handbill. Tired of the noisome din of the common tap room? Stay at Gerald View. Peaceful, tasteful, and only for the most discerning of customers. Everyone knows quality comes at a price. Yeah, the second inn in town. I usually just prefer to stay at Olaf's Tap and Tack. You know, if you don't mind a few bed bugs, it's cheap and it's relatively comfortable, so. I'm not a snob that has to go to the Gerald View. Alrighty. I think it's about time we go to bed, Selena.
Greetings, guildmate.
Bye-bye. Ba 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 da da ba. Ba da da ba ba da ba 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 da ba da da. Ba da ba da ba.
Back you.
I had a feeling that might happen, which is why I made the quick save. Is she gonna come back in? No, she doesn't come back in. Why was I busted then the other time? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you don't want to do that, because then you get kicked out of the Mages Guild. Then I would have to travel all the way to the Imperial City. And yes, in such circumstances, I will load, but I don't want to abuse it in such a way that you can like infinitely try to pickpocket somebody just to get the right result. I will put certain restrictions. Tamrielic lore. It's a good value to weight ratio, mostly. I mean, one of them was like a wolf pelt, so not that great, but... Okay, I think that's most of the items in here obtained. We've raided all the food in here. And... yeah. Now all we have to do is go and tell Jean that we found Jaskar. Hopefully she won't mind me waking her up in the middle of the night. I just noticed people sleep with their clothes on. That's something.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Yep.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something.
Her manual spellcraft.
Yes, well, let's never mind that.
Whoopsie.
You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Alrighty. Rumors.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
So tense.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That was the Bruma Guild done with. Now, every city in Cyrodiil specializes in different schools of magic. Bruma is the exception, though, because there's only 6 schools of magic, but 7 cities to get recommendations in. So the Bruma Guild simply deals with a little bit of every spell. So it was a pretty perfect place for us to go and check out, really. Because we got a little bit of everything. Now, we have some more stolen alembics and such that I would love to sell to Ungar before we conclude. So we gotta find him. I wonder if he's getting drunk in the tavern again. That he is. Okay. Let's charm this man.
What's your story?
Wow.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Plenty of alembics, oh boy.
You drive a hard bargain.
I do. Okay, that's out of the way. We fenced a little over 400 gold right now, which is not bad. Is there anything else that I would like to sell? No, I think I'm gonna keep the rest with me. I might want to sell these scrolls here. Yeah, let's get them out of the way.
I think I can.
Let's sell snowball. You want a couple snowballs?
I think I can.
Can you shut up?
An excellent bargain.
Okay, fine. Flare. Scroll of Flare. Now that's something. Varieties of Daedra we can sell. Tamarielic Lore we can sell. And Volume 5. Those aren't skill books. But these 3 are. And the Pearl. Wonderful stuff. I'm happy about that.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
Now we have money.
Shadow hide.
An open inventory. And the heart. To, well, do more tasks here in Bruma. The Mage's Guild was the main reason I wanted to come, that and Ongar, but there are some things we would want to do, some quests with some cool rewards, and one of the quests are even going to be timed. It's going to be one of the only failable quests, which is scary when you're trying to complete every quest. The possibility of straight up failing one like that, it's going to be rough. But of course, that's something that's going to happen in the next episode. So, have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.